All right. Well, it looks like something came through whenever you did a share.
Yeah, it's working now.
So let's see. Oh, there it is. Look at that. I can share it to my friends.
You have friends? Really? You really have friends?
Yeah,
Wow.
I make them in the backyard.
I know why we haven't figured out the
I dig up bones and
We're live.
put them together. And are you live? Are you
Oh,
you're live or are you Memorex?
I'm Memorex.
An
I'm
interactive artificial intelligence. The problem is that's an oxymoron because how can you be intelligent if you're artificial?
I don't know. I don't think that's possible. These things are
Hmm.
supposed to learn here. Speaking of artificial intelligence, right? They're supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they don't learn. Google's just as fucking dumb as ever. You know.
Yeah, I know. It sits there and does stupid shit for you.
The fucking thing goes off when you don't even say anything. You don't even mention the name
Are
Google,
you
and
sure?
the fucking thing goes off.
Are you sure that it's not something else?
Oh, it could be supernatural, yeah. Maybe, well, we don't want to say the name because every time we do, something happens. So. What do you want? I got somebody that wants so much attention over here.
Well,
Hold
it's
on.
not me.
I forgot. I was going to make it open. I got to look at
Yeah, you're supposed to make an open mic night. What the
Yeah,
hell?
I just,
You
I just,
gotta.
I just did it. Now I got to pin it. There we go. You want to join us? Yeah. Damn it. There we go. Anyway, yeah,
Anyway.
that could be. It could be something strange going on because I swear to God, it could be just quiet as hell. I'm just in here playing my game, minding my own business. I don't have the TV or the radio or anything going, just real quiet because puppy's outside, so I got to listen for it because I'm the only one here.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the fucking thing just starts talking, and it's like, what the fuck? That's about as bad as every now and then, and I don't know how this happens either when the fucking thing's supposed to be turned off, but every now and then I'll hear the printer go off in the living room. She says it's because it's updated. I'm thinking, okay, that could be. I mean, the computer is on, so the computer can turn the printer on to update it, I suppose. It's possible. But why Google goes off without saying Google or anybody saying a fucking word in the room,
Yeah.
I don't get.
Don't know.
I mean, I'm hoping I'm not the only one that happens to. I mean, the worst thing that could happen, you're sitting there and yeah, I could just see it now. The only one that doesn't go off is Alexa. Alexa doesn't go off.
Yeah.
I've never noticed that with Alexa because I have both here. I have Alexa and Google.
Yeah, Alexa won't even argue with you. You can call her a dumb bitch. She won't even argue with you.
No, you call that to Google and you tend to hurt its feelings. Told me it wasn't going to
Hmm.
talk to me anymore once, but the son of a bitch keeps talking when not even talked to. What is that? You're not supposed to speak unless spoken to. Google doesn't follow that rule. So anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We got a topic. We don't have a topic.
I don't know if we have a topic.
I can give you one. I mean, I don't want to give away too much because I don't want to. I, I don't want to jinx anything.
Yeah.
But I will say that after tonight, we do have some good guests lined up. Some really good ones. You know, Joy, be quiet. Like next Tuesday, we're going to have Christopher Kai House is going to be in the house. So that ought to be interesting. You know, unfortunately, you missed the one part of that. We'll have to talk about that a little bit. He gave us a private tour of the what was that, third floor of Shaker's Bar,
Yeah.
where the brothel was, and it's still decorated with the old furniture and everything that was in it, the wallpaper. I mean, it's a very interesting bar. You got to check that out one of these days. So we got him on here, and we're gonna have, yeah, we're gonna, I don't want to mention too many. Miranda Young and Christy Sumner are gonna come back down the road.
Yeah.
Janet Ramsey and her crew. That'll be a Friday night, so you better be rested for that one. Every time we have those ladies on, that show goes over the time limit by a lot. Get carried away. But I'm still working on it. So if people out there are interested, all they got to do is contact us.
Yeah. Anyway, so what's up tonight? What do we? You got any topic?
No,
Anybody coming in
not
saying
really.
hi?
But I was gonna send
Nobody likes us.
off. I don't like.
Everybody hates us. I should take the camera with me, go out in the garden, and eat worms.
That wouldn't go over too well. I lost.
You lost what?
Well, I'm gonna send a link in case
You lost a bet?
there. I sent the link just in case. No, I sent the link to our old friend Dale, just in case. But he's got an event tonight, so he might pop in. I told him he could pop in. He should, that it's going to be open mic night. Pop in to promote his Chicagoland
Yeah.
tours that he's doing. I saw that graphic. I showed it to you. Yeah, got to keep that stuff going.
Yeah.
And it sounds like Joy wants to get her 2 cents in. I don't know what that's about. I don't speak Husky.
I thought you did. You're always talking about it.
Not hers when she's whining like that. But anyway, so I'm hoping some good things come up soon. I'm trying to get the editing done on some of this footage. I don't know how to do it yet. I want to try to do it better than we've done in the past years. That's why some of it's taken longer. Because we still got the Buddy Holly piece to put together.
Yeah.
I've pretty much got the way to do that, and I'm going to do it without. I'm going to do it without the way I said I was going to do it, so we shouldn't get flagged by YouTube. Okay, I'm going to do it a different way. I think I'm going to do that one with some voiceover.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to start that with a voiceover. But we're going to go do that, and then the Farrar School that I'm hoping to get them up with by the end of next month, at the latest. The Bray Road footage, because that's going to be a difficult piece to put together, and there's so much footage. I mean, you know this. I mean, we spent that first day we were there for what 8 9 hours, and
I
then
think they probably 8 hours at least talking
and
with
then
Lee and
and then close and then close to that with Dale the second time around.
yeah, because we were out there for quite a while that night.
Yeah, so we got chased out of there.
Yeah, but you gotta
I
make
still
you gotta make sure people know it wasn't any particular person that chased us out of
no,
there.
it was like I've lived in Wisconsin all my life. Mark's a transplant, but he's been here long enough to know better. Neither one of us have seen fog roll in this thick and this fast as it did that night. And it was what, maybe a couple hours after we had that thermal imaging incident, and we were talking about how it followed you down, and all of that's on audio, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
where you hear Dale and I talking that we think the creature followed Mark. And then all of a sudden, and see, Mark wasn't in earshot when we said that. Mark comes back from his walk because he was walking out into the hayfield part of things. He comes back and he's like, I think something was following me through the cornfield.
Yep, all separate audio.
So, and all this is caught on audio. I don't know if I can't tell. I mean, Dale said something about some of the images and some of that stuff was lost. He was hoping, but we had a good thermal of a bipedal figure in the cornfield that night. And then it was a couple hours, couple 2 3 hours later. We were sitting there, recording stuff, checking things out as normal. Nothing really happening. And then all of a sudden, the fog just rolled in out of nowhere, fast as hell, thick as hell. And to protect our equipment, we had to pack up fast because that moisture is a paranormal investigator's worst nightmare when it comes to their equipment. If you don't keep that, that's expensive stuff to get damp and moist,
Mm-hmm.
even from the fog. But that fog was super thick that night. So we packed up quick. It couldn't have taken us more than 5 minutes to pack up. We get back to do
Something like
one.
that.
We go back to do one last walkthrough with flashlights to make sure we weren't missing anything on the ground, and the fog was gone. It was all cleared up just as fast as it came in. It went out.
Yep.
It was like it was like it purposely chased us out of there because that was the one thing that was going to stop us from filming is moisture damaging the equipment, or
Yep.
the danger of the moisture damaging the equipment. And that is strange, but it's all documented. you know
Mm-hmm.
and there was three of us there that night. Unfortunately, Lee didn't see that. He was sleeping, but still,
Yeah, he was in his room.
I mean, I gotta appreciate Lee letting us come out there. That guy been so good to us when we go out there and talking with us and
Yep.
stuff. I want to do a really good job on this piece and do it right. You know.
And definitely give him props for
Oh yeah, he's got to get top props on that. I mean, but it's been an adventure that's probably not going to quit because there's so much that goes on out there that it's one of those places that's going to keep drawing us back. I think,
Oh yeah.
you know, I mean, I want to go back to the school in Iowa. I'd like to go to uh, uh, that house, that axe murderer house that Dale was going to, that same trip that we went out
Yeah.
there for the Buddy Holly crash site in the fire art school. When that trip to Iowa, Dale was going to that axe murderer house there too in Iowa, and I want to go check that out too as well one of these days because that's one of those places that's got some pretty good activity too, as far as I've heard. But yeah, we gotta do better next year. We gotta hope that this COVID shit gets the hell out of Dodge once and for all and moves on because we need to get out more next year, next summer than we did this summer. and there's so many great places that we can put on our bucket list, and so many connections we've made that, man, I can't wait. I mean, we're gonna have a great season doing the talk. We've got a lot of great people that want to be on our show. We've got a lot of
We got a lot
great
of fun
people at
people.
mine. We've got there's never going to be a dull moment this time around. I mean, we're going to have. How you doing, Robbie? We're going to have Miranda and Christy Sumner on the same show.
Hey, Robbie.
They're going to be talking about their new adventure. That's coming up in November. Haunted Scotland. Look at that. We're not alone. No, we're not alone. I believe you. I truly believe that we're not alone. Um,
Can't wait until they reveal themselves finally.
we've got some new guests. We've got some psychics. We've got some mediums. We've got Chris. The Twisted Film Festival. I don't think that started yet. So that'll be an interesting talk maybe on Tuesday. So I mean, I don't know what else to talk about. I mean, I was trying to find that graphic here because I'm gonna give Dale props anyway. Oh, oh, show that. At least this. There we go.
Anyway,
Oh, that doesn't want to. Ooh, that didn't like that.
what'd you do?
I just shared the screen, and it started flashing. Didn't you see it strobe lighting? Like,
No.
so this is our friend Dale Kazmarek. Looks like he started doing tours recently. So if you're ever in the Chicagoland area, check this out. He's a very interesting dude to listen to, especially when he tells his stories. He's very knowledgeable. You won't be disappointed, that's for sure.
Well, I've added to.
What? Your mic went dead. Nope, still gone. Nope. Uh-oh. Oh, we lost Mark. Yep.
What happened?
I don't know, but we lost Mark.
You want them?
Yep. It's just me now. We didn't have much of a topic, much of a show, but next week and from this point on, it's going to be a lot better. Oh, he's back. He's back. Let me see if I can get him.
Well, maybe now I know why my mic went dead.
Why? What happened?
I don't know. It just kicked me out. That's all it was. It just kicked me out.
Kicked you out, huh?
Yep.
Huh.
I didn't do anything weird.
Maybe you got some what do you call it? Spirits over there screwing with you.
Could be.
Don't
No,
know
Robbie,
what-
I
don't
think
know
we're doing
what-
okay over here.
Over here, public events are struggling to break even. Not many people have the funds to attend. Yeah, well, we only really attended one big public event, and it was free to attend all 3 nights or all 3 days. The only downside is I think because COVID and that new Delta strand or whatever is still running wild and people are refusing to get vaccinated or whatever may be the case, that attendance is down because people are still weary about going out, or they don't want to wear masks where some events that are being held have mask mandates in place due to the stadium or the wherever the event's being held. They got to abide by those rules. Like where we were, they had a mask mandate because it was all on the college campus.
Yep.
And I didn't mind. I mean, we still had a good time, heard a lot of great talks, but I think if the mask mandate wasn't in place and the fear of the COVID wasn't out there still, I think it would have been a larger attendance. I really do. I think there would have been a bigger attendance at that event, especially on Saturday.
Yeah. It probably would have been.
So, I mean, we still got, yeah, I could see that. I could see some of those breaking even, but also at the same time, I've also seen where some of these stadiums and places that have concerts and stuff, their ticket prices are now double or triple what they used to be to try to make up for all the losses. So I don't know if you've seen that either, but I have seen where you go to like a normal general admission ticket, was like 35, 45 bucks tops is closer to 100 now in some cases. And it's not even one of those ones where you pay that much to see that particular person or band, unless you were like a diehard fan or something. Or just plain crazy.
So anyway, what I was gonna say before I got kicked out.
Yeah, that's rough. That's got to be rough too.
Yeah, I heard about the Brexit thing, man. That's kind of jacked the way things went down with that.
So you were gonna say something before you got kicked.
Yes.
Are you sure that wasn't the reason you got kicked and your equipment was reading your mind and said,
I don't know. It could be.
can't say it? Okay, let's hear it.
Could be. Might be
gotta be
what
worth-
kicked me.
It's got to be worth hearing if it's going to kick.
All right. No, I'm just saying. Now, since we went to that thing in Milwaukee, and we went over to Tandy Leather, and I picked up those sheets of leather and some stuff, right? So, along with doing my crystals, okay, my crystals and stuff, when I put up the booths and everything. Along with that, I'm also, I think I told you I was going to start reading tarots, getting back into that. And I'm going to start actually putting together pouches. This is kind of a rough setup with this one. I have better ones that I got sitting here somewhere. Actually, this one right here is one of my better ones. Nice little small one. Pretty cool little setup. But I'm going to start making these again. They're some people call them medicine pouches. Some people call them talismans. It just depends on what you want to call them. But I'm going to have those with a lot of stuff too. So, and then I'll put crystals in them and stuff like that. So I'm getting back into my practice with Wicca, and it's fun. I've noticed that things are starting to come together again for me since I did that.
Yeah, well, then make us rich.
No, I'm not gonna make us rich. You got to put some work in there too. I know you're doing a lot though, getting us some guests and stuff because I got to work my
not
ass
just
off
the
too.
guests, but the website. Did I show you the new website?
I'm not sure if you did. You might have, but no, I know you put in a lot.
There's one out there.
And it sucks that I got to work so damn much, but
There's,
you know,
there's a website out there.
it's what it is. There's a website out there. There's all kinds of websites out there.
Yeah, well, there's this one that they put a thing up on Facebook not too long ago about podcasts. All right.
Yeah.
Well, they said you can get a website for free there forever. So we got a website there for free forever. Now check this out. And they just updated this. Okay. Now here's the website. We're easy to find. It's podpage.com Insane Asylum.
Oh yeah, I think you did because I think I
All right.
actually bookmarked it.
Now, you want to listen to us on Apple Podcasts? There's the link. Spotify? There's the link. Google Podcasts? There's the link. Boom, boom, boom. Some of our latest episodes, that'll update. That'll be updated soon.
Yeah, I got it. I got it bookmarked.
Maybe I'll say 12, I don't know. But anyway.
But you do have to change this from Wednesday to Tuesday.
Yeah, I know. I got to change some of it. There's a few things. The worst part was getting the bad taste off there. That was on there. I'm not even mentioning that word. But anyway, now here, look at this. Check this out. There we are. They actually added videos last week. So it's importing everything from our YouTube live feeds. Well, I'll put that link up here so people can find that link. Let's see. I know. Mark, get disconnected again.
Well, I know this Spectrum was out here 2 days ago hooking up apartment number 1. They were fucking with shit in the basement. I hope they didn't fuck up my line. Because I haven't been on. I didn't even go on yesterday at all. I came home. I was tired and not feeling the greatest, so I figured, fuck it. Didn't even bother with the bed.
So that's how you find the page that I was just showing.
Yeah, I know. I've got it bookmarked.
Well, I was putting it up there so that the viewers or anybody watching could go to that page. You can find all the links to everything just as well as our normal website as well. But this one's like an auto update. It automatically gets updated, where the other one, I have to go in and update it when I get around to it. And I haven't had around to it since I was at my grandma's house and I found one on the refrigerator. And it said, this is around to it. And then it had a little story in there. I can't even remember that story. It was a cute little story or a poem or something about around to it, getting around to it. And yeah. But yeah, that one's like auto updated. It automatically updates the videos from our YouTube channel. It automatically, every time I add to Audio Boom, it'll update eventually over there too. Just like it does everywhere else, like Apple Podcasts, Radio.com, Audacity, Amazon Music, all of those places that we're on. it gets updated based on how often we updated the audio. And I updated it. I got 2 more episodes to go. I was putting some in when I talked to you. Anyway, anything else we got to say?
I don't know. Anything else you want to say?
No. Except we got a lot coming next week. Next
Yeah.
week's going to be fun. Next week's going to be fun. I'll tell you again. Next week is, let's see, what is next week? Next week on the 12th, we've got Christopher Tiehouse. On the 15th, we've got Sophia, the Beast of Bray World witness. And she's also, what did I say, a medium or a psychic or something? Yeah, one of those two things. Very interesting person to talk to. And then on the 19th, Tuesday the 19th, we have Kimberly Chapel. And I won't go any further. I'll keep people guessing. But yep, starting next week, Tuesday, we've got pretty much a full schedule for a while of guests every Tuesday and Friday night, 6 p.m. Central Time, right here.
That's
We are,
good.
we are now broadcasting live on Facebook, YouTube, and now Twitter as well. So, just so you know, keep it interesting. So we've got a lot of good guests, and I'm going to try to keep booking some more interesting guests. I'm waiting for some messages and for some people to confirm, and there's a few surprises in there, hopefully. You know. And then as it gets closer to next year's conference, we'll be able to make some big announcements, maybe. And I'm hoping by the end of this, well, not the end, yeah, by the end of this month, I should have at least the day the music died footage and the Far School footage up on YouTube. Just watch Facebook, and you know, when I have it posted and uploaded, I'll share the link on Facebook so everybody can see it. So that's our, you know, Buddy Holly crash site footage, and the Far School in Maxwell, Iowa, that we went to. So that should be up before the end of this month, hopefully. Because I've already worked out an idea so that we don't get flagged on YouTube for playing music. I'm not going to play the music. I've got a different idea. So, all right. Till next week, Tuesday. We've changed, so remember that. It's Tuesday, not Wednesday now. Stay safe, and remember, anything's
Yep.
possible.
Tuesday and Fridays,